So we'll take the national anthem very soon. So our media people should prepare, ahead of that. And we'd just like to do a few recognitions once again. We have auditors general from across, states, from the state of the federation, and without particular order, we have Auditor General from Osun State, from Ekiti State, from Ondo State, from Yobe State, and in this context, I mean Auditor General for the state and also the Auditor General for the local government. Thank you so much for coming around. From Yobe State, Kano State, we are from Delta State, we are from Akwa Ibom, we are from Kaduna, we are from Gombe, we are from Adamawa State, we are from Oyo State, we are from Zamfara, we are from Benue, and we had the Auditor General for Benue is also the Secretary of the Forum of Auditors General for Area Council in Nigeria, and the Auditor General for Ondo State, of course, is the Chairman of the Federal and State Auditors General. Thank you so much for coming around today. Also, we would like to specially recognize all the accountants generals in the room today. Thank you so much for coming, and also all chairmen and representatives of chairmen of Public Accounts Committee across the 36 states. Thank you so much for coming around. We are very, very excited to have you. And also, all distinguished guests from federal ministries who would still recognize, everyone, in the course of the program. Particularly, we have a very esteemed guest in the room today, in the person of the Executive Governor of Yobe State, His Excellency Honorable Malabuni Sihohen, who is ably represented by the Honorable Commissioner for the Ministry of Finance, LG Mohammed Abacha, MNI. Thank you so much for coming around. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are happy to have the presence of the Executive Governor of the Yobe State in the room today. And we also have the Country Director for Results for Development, R4D, Mr. Felix Obi, who is ably represented by Ms. Oluwafe Kemi Adeni. Thank you for coming. We have Mr. Eze Onyekwere in the room, the lead director for the Center for Social Justice, CSJ. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. We have Mr. Ikena Anyadike, the Venture and Fellowship Manager for Ashoka. Thank you, sir, for coming. We have Mr. Olale from Calgary. Thank you so much, sir, for coming around. We are very happy to have you in the room. We have Engineer Ahmed Utige, representing the President of Korea. Thank you so much, sir, for honoring the invitation to be here today. And yes, we have guests that would soon be coming up to deliver goodwill messages. Again, the Chairman of the Federal State Auditors General. We have the Director General for the Debt Management Office, DMO, Ms. Patience Oniha, who is ably represented by Mr. Frank Anyanwu, the Head of Strategic Programs at the DMO. It would soon come up to perform some activity in the course of the program. And also we have the Auditor General for the Federation, Mr. Shaka Achira, who is ably represented by Mr. Habi, the Director of Audit at the Supreme Audit Institution. Thank you so much, sir, for coming around. We also have the Acting Chairman for Fiscal Responsibility Commission, FRC, who is represented. The Acting Chairman is Mr. Charles Abana Esquire, who is represented by Mr. Ado Hazan. Thank you so much for being in the room. Of course, we know that we are omitting so many names, but we would just like to tender our unreserved apology. In the course of the program, we'll ensure that everybody gets due recognition. Thank you so much once again. And it's just to say that, so we'll take the national anthem soon, but it's just to say that we have a very, very rich and engaging program ahead of us today. And the conversation won't only be about the findings from the SAE in the 1975, but also fostering critical dialogue on how we can collectively advance accountability across the 36 states of the Federation. So please let's just pay rapt attention, and for everybody that will be coming on board to speak, please let's keep the time, let's manage the time well, because we have a very robust agenda ahead of us, and we just want to ensure that we do not stay longer than necessary in the room today. So again, in the course of the program, we'll recognize everybody duly. Thank you so much for having us today. So the other time I introduced the Executive Governor of Yobe State, Honorable Mai Malabuni, is duly represented in the room today by the Honorable Commissioner of Finance of Yobe State. Also, we have another Executive Governor in the room, who is represented by the Speaker of the State, and that's Executive Governor of Ekiti State, represented by Right Honorable Adeoye Stephen Ariba. So please jam your hands together. The Honorable Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, thank you so much. We are honored to have you, present here today. And also the Public Account Committee Chairman of Ekiti State House of Assembly, Honorable Latif, thank you so much for coming around. We are honored to have you in the room today. We also have the Auditor-General for Abia State in the room. And in the course of the event, we'll be introducing so many other distinguished guests that will be joining us today. Thank you so much for paying up attention. Again, for those that will be delivering goodwill message, please let's keep the time, let's run so that we can proceed to the next item on the agenda. Thank you so much.